Hello and welcome to another episode of my Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 Imperial campaign. And last time we had just unlocked this new sector here, which I'm looking at, which is pretty cool. And obviously we've already encountered various Eldar factions, two Eldar Corsairs and the other Eldar and the Druki, is it? I remember them as Dark Eldar. I'm old school, so the Dark Eldar as well. But in this system, this is the first time we see a third faction, or a third race, I should say, which is the Necrons, which is cool. So we'll be fighting them at some point. There's the storyline advancement mission there, so we've got to get to that before we run out of time on this little counter here. But we have bigger problems than this, much bigger problems, because although we cleared out this system last session, not a single enemy in sight, it's all ours, lovely, still got upgrades to do. Although we cleared that out, we unfortunately took a massive invasion into our home sector, the Cadian sector. So this huge Eldar fleet showing up, and then a huge Chaos fleet as well right behind it. So we're in quite a lot of trouble here, and we're going to have to deal with it. I'm kind of hoping, because these guys have spawned right next to each other, that the Eldar will have to fight the Chaos to move anywhere. So maybe they'll whittle each other down a bit. I really need them to, because I don't have a lot of really awesome stuff still. I've been kind of clawing my way through this campaign ever since losing two of my best fleets to an Eldar space station that just absolutely ruined me. I'm playing catch up, I feel, but we've got 3 fleets here. 2 of them are all right, not really finished, but this one here, it's mostly light cruisers, and I really want to replace them with something bigger, to be honest. Our resource rate, our income has actually gone down because of course we've lost this system here, and Cantrell, which was giving us this 80 resources per turn fully upgraded, so that's actually a huge loss to our income. We're also going to be losing this Agri World sooner or later, because yeah, the Chaos are going to invade, so that will make our planetary upgrades cost a little bit more. Agri-World reduces the cost of evolution steps by all controlled worlds. By currently this one being fully upgraded, that's reducing stuff by 3%, so that'll make a difference as well. So not a lot we can do about it though, other than just take the hit and hope that they grind each other down a bit and split the fleets up into more manageable chunks. And of course we've only got a limited time to be messing about with those guys because I've got to start making headway into this system, and we need to go here, we need to take here. I need 4 battle plans to even unlock this area to wipe out the Eldar, otherwise they'll just keep attacking and attacking from there. I need to liberate this sector, and I need to do the storyline mission here, all before I run out of time, let alone, you know, mopping up all of the other things that are in this system. And there's a lot of stuff in this system. There are a lot of sectors and a lot of enemies, and hopefully they'll fight each other and make my life a little bit easier along the way, but we'll have to see. No guarantee of that, is there? But for now I need to end the turn, progress, because these guys already moved last session and I can't do anything else right now. I could spend some of my resources on upgrades, not going to, because I'm just going to save for new ships or replacement ships, as it's inevitably probably going to be. And here we go, losing the Fremus or Fremus system. Sad times for the Imperium, but we'll take it back, hopefully. Right, also my fleet's having to repair themselves as they go. We've literally just fought a storyline battle last session, so we need to get our stuff replaced. Right, now what do I want to do here? So that's 2 600 value fleets, but if I hit here, fight that, I'll have some weakened stuff, and then maybe the Eldar will come after me. This is a tough choice here. Or do I just go and sit in here, or sit here, and wait for the Chaos to attack first? Right, let's just move the fleet there. Let's start with that. Right, where can I get you guys to? Oh, I can't reach there. Okay, well, we're going to have to go here then, aren't we? And in fact, that changes my decision somewhat. Maybe I will move these guys here as well, just so they're all together. Obviously, I'll get warning that the enemy are moving their fleets when that occurs, so I'll be able to react to that and see what's going on. Right, where are we at? 195, that's not enough. That is not enough. I need probably 200 and something to buy a ship worthwhile for this fleet. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, not long had my dinner. My break in between streams is a bit shorter now with my new start time. So I might have to fight my dinner as well as the Chaos and the Eldar. Right. What are we gonna do? I guess we'll just end turn since there's not a lot can be done. Okay, Chaos fleet there attacking something. Necron's reinforcing. Anyone moving over here? That is my big question. No. I was kind of hoping the Eldar would attack the Chaos. Doesn't look like they're going to do that. That's a massive pain in the arse. Okay, so I'm just going to have to attack the Chaos. I don't want to waste too many turns just hoping that they'll do something, because we are on a timer. So my fleets here should be completely recovered. I think they are. And we're just going to have to go fight the Chaos here, and preferably before they build any mines which will stop me from using all three fleets. I'm just really worried that I'll fight this, I'll be weakened from fighting this, and then these bastards here are going to hit me the turn after, because that would really screw me over. Not only are Eldar Corsairs pretty scary in terms of their firepower and their speed next to what I have, which is just 3 slow-moving Imperial fleets right here, but they also outnumber me as it is. Their fleet value total is higher than mine, I think. So that's scary, and obviously I'll be taking some damage fighting these 2 Chaos fleets. I'm going to be in an even weaker position. But I need to get this system back sooner rather than later. I need that extra income, and I can't do it until I've wiped out these guys first. So I guess that is going to be the order of the day. So let's get stuck in. We'll do a quick save just in case of crashes. I'm not doing any save scumming. We haven't done that. We don't do that. We've never done that. But it is wise with new games to just quick save in case of crashes, because you never know what might occur. And I don't want to have to do everything all over again or start from scratch. So, here we go. I guess it's time to fight. I need to figure out which fleets I want to engage with in which order. So, you two, Spire and Herodas. And Voskamp, you're the reserves. You're just filled with light cruisers. But I don't really rate too highly. Okay. Let's do it in that order. Red Corsairs. Well, we outnumber these guys at least, and they've got no weapons platforms or space station right now, and obviously the longer we leave it, the more likely they are to build things like that. Same with the Eldar in the next system along, so we do really need to do this as soon as we can. Okay, let's been a while since I've played this now, so I need to remind myself of what I've got and what I'm doing. I've got a Lunar, a Dominator, and 2 Mars-class battle cruisers. Awesome, that's not a bad fleet, as far as I can tell. What stance are we going for? Let's go for lock-on to start with, for a bit of extra range. And here's all the chaos stuff.
Coordinates
Move this direction. A bit more this way, just with the facing of the torpedoes. Not really expecting any of those torpedoes to hit. Just more really to be a pain in the ass.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Send some fighters over to there. See if we can spot anything early. And of course, we do have some Nova cannons in this fleet. Who's got a Nova cannon? You have. You have.
Ready.
You have. So just the Lunar that doesn't have a Nova cannon. Awesome. And here come our. What are they? Melter torpedoes. That's it. Anything get hit? Maybe something. Maybe a couple of things. I'm seeing some explosions. They might just be getting shot out of the sky by turrets, of course. Alright, in come our fighters. Has the enemy sent any fighters after us? I don't believe they have.
Enemy sighted.
Right, here we go. Here's our first candidates for the Nova cannon.
Enemy sighted.
So 3 pretty solid hits there. I think we wiped out quite a few escorts. Seems worthwhile to me. Right, let's shift over a bit. Launch another barrage of torpedoes. Right, what are we going to do? Let's get generators. Not you the priority. Engines on you. Not generators, I mean deck. Yeah, that is what I collected. Just said the wrong thing. Didn't do the wrong thing. Okay, and we're off.
Course engaged.
There's another couple of escorts did survive, but they're going down. Let's focus you actually. Let's get you finished.
Your orders?
You've switched to brace for impact. Now your shields are out.
We wait your command.
Save the Nova cannons for now.
Maximum burn.
Let's go nuts.
Heading acknowledged.
Both of you guys priorities for a moment. Oops, don't break the Nova cannon.
Ship ready.
Okay, you 3. Go reload now, everything's nice and close. Up that fire rate.
Changing course.
Oh, hello. Some kind of reinforcements arriving already.
Setting course.
What's going on here? I don't like the look of that.
Cruising speed set.
Right, he's disengaging. I think it's time for more Nova cannons. And a plasma bomb. Or 2. That should really mess that guy up.
We wait your command.
Oh, yep, there we go. See you later, mate. One admiral down.
Acknowledged. Fury interceptors
Go wreck
in
this
flight.
guy. Engines down. Priority.
Your orders?
Your orders?
Dear, need repairs.
Assault crews report success.
Understood.
Initiate emergency repairs. Reloading.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Just focusing on this guy because he's their admiral.
We serve.
Let's get plasma down. For there. For a couple. Should be able to nail the shields on that guy.
Fury interceptors in flight.
And
Course engaged.
turn it around and we'll go for some Nova cannoning again now. I'm going to aim them at the largest ship, so we can take out that little one, no worries anyhow. Oh, they've smashed my torpedo launchers. Never mind. Yeah, that's a good amount of damage to this murder class cruiser.
Your orders?
Okay, he's getting a bit wrecked now. I need to get out of there. Let's head for that cloud.
Understood.
And on my way past, let's do some boarding, just so we can screw
Ship
him over.
ready. All ahead, full. Aye, Admiral.
Right, you are the next priority.
We wait your command.
Go for some boarding actions.
Boarding teams have crippled the enemy. Impossible, Admiral. Cruising speed set.
Damage teams, begin repairs now.
Right, he's mutinying. Awesome stuff.
Fury
Fighters
interceptors in
after that.
flight.
No, sorry, it should be bombers actually. Oh no, it's fighters. Why am I sending fighters after it? Idiot. I thought I was sending bombers. I think that's twice I've done that.
Engaging engines.
Oh well, at least the fighters should remove some turrets maybe?
Understood.
Right, let's actually send what I intend
Starhawks
to
loaded
now,
and
which
sent.
is bombers. Let's get a plasma bomb down here-ish. Trying to catch this guy. Get 2 down, I think that should do him.
Your orders? Course engaged.
Nice, good solid 2 hits on him there.
We serve.
Right, switch you to brace.
Initiate emergency repairs.
You need to be my priority. Why are you not the priority? There we go. I think this is all they've got left here, so this is well and truly under control.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Ship ready.
Right, we've damaged his engines.
Your orders?
Coordinates acknowledged.
Starhawks loaded and sent. Underway. We serve.
Okay,
Maximum burn.
all ahead full.
Setting course. We wait your command. Cruising speed set.
Okay, we really messed him up with that. Send some assault
Shark
boats.
assault boats on their way.
Drifting Hulk cleared the crew out, and that's mission 1. Okay, so that's the Chaos Fleet dealt with, but obviously we did take quite a lot of damage to one of our ships there. I think it was the Luna, possibly. So we are still in danger if the Eldar attack. We are still weakened, and it will take a turn or two to repair that damage. So yeah, as you can see, lost a lot off that Luna. But the system is ours once again. We will, of course, have to rebuy all of those upgrades. Obviously, you don't keep your upgrades after you lose a system. No, that would make things too easy. So that's an inconvenience, but it is what it is. We didn't really have much option but to allow for this to happen while we did the storyline mission. Right. I still think I need to save up more cash. But I'll just check. Let's have a look at new ship. I think I want to buy a second Mars class, if I remember rightly. So Cadia, Mars. So that'll cost 260. What were we on? 248, it seems to say here. But I was going to bin these, wasn't I? Well, if I do that, what do I get if I bin this one? Will that be taking me up to 260? What do you get for cancelling a fleet? I forget now. 26 for that. Okay, let's confirm it. Right, so now we can afford a Mars class for this fleet, which we're going to do, because I think the Mars class is going to serve as well. With the Nova Cannon is nice. The launch bays are useful in the campaign. And we've got some macro batteries and lance turrets as well. So let's take that. Or oh no, I've got to be level 7 before I can buy Avengers. I think I'm only level 5 if I remember rightly. So yeah, damn, I do like the Avengers. They're great fun for ramming and broadsiding. But yeah, no, we'll take the Mars. Right, so we're over our fleet value at the moment, but obviously I can just sell off these to get us back under. There we go. So we actually have 80 spare now. So I could take on a couple of escorts, could take on a couple of Cobras. They just have torpedoes. I'm not really a fan of the Cobras. That's the Widowmaker. I think that gets the extra scanner range or something, if I remember rightly from the first game. But I just don't really like escorts much. Like, I know they have their purpose, they have their use, but I'd rather save my points for when my fleet value goes up again and get something a little bit better than an escort. Like, I prefer to have a light cruiser to go cap points with, something like that. But yeah, I'm happy with this fleet having 2 Mars class. That's pretty badass for now. So I feel that's an improvement. We've gotten rid of 3 light cruisers and replaced it with 1 Mars class. You might think, well, how is that better? You've got less ships now, but I just find the utility, the size, everything about this Mars class to be worth more to me than 3 light cruisers, to be honest. And light cruisers against Eldar firepower, Eldar are just going to wreck them so quickly. At least I've got an extra Nova Cannon here, which is actually pretty deadly against Eldar if you can catch them right. And a lot more hit points on my ship before it goes down. But speaking of which, we need to repair this lunar up. And that is my money spent for this turn. So we're going to end turn. I'm not buying any upgrades. Again, I'm just going to save for ships, because I was in the process of upgrading all of my fleets. And so you'll notice I've got 1 Mars and a couple of lunars here. And I've got 1 Mars and a single Dominator here. So this fleet, I think, is next in line for improvements. But not while I've got that amount of money. What's going on here? Oh, good. Chaos and Eldar are fighting each other. And the Dark Eldar, unsurprisingly, win. They're scary. Come on, Necrons, do something. Oh, they built a space station. That's going to be fun. The Eldar space station was nasty enough. Alright, have the Eldar built anything up here? They don't appear to have yet. Man, they're just going to sit there, aren't they? I'm going to have to instigate this attack, but I don't want to do it until I've got a repaired fleet. The time is of the essence. Ah! so many decisions, so little time. How much does that Dominator cost? I'd get 47 back if I destroy it. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to do that right now. Dominator costs 188. I have 152 spare. There is nothing I can buy from cruiser upwards. So it is going to come down to probably me scrapping that Dominator and buying another Mars here. Can't do it at the moment, obviously, because I've got nowhere near enough cash, but when I do get close... What's that again? 47. 47, okay, so we're not too far off. Maybe next turn I might be able to afford it, I think. We'll see. But I don't want to attack this turn. I want that to be repaired. We may well be attacking the Eldar before I upgrade my fleet any further. It just depends on how quickly that ship repairs and whether I feel I can leave it another turn or not before attacking. Oh, here we go. The Necrons are attacking Chaos, and I think that's a bad move for the Necrons, and it is. The Necrons get absolutely pasted. Oh dear. A bad day for them. They've only got one fleet left now. I mean, they might get wiped out before I even reach them. At this rate, that is entirely possible. I don't know. They could beat this fleet now. They have the points if they were to attack again. But Chaos has that as well. A little bit nervous about the Eldar not really moving. I'd rather they were fighting the Chaos and wearing each other down. They just seem content to sit still at the moment. Right, let's check the repair levels. Right, yeah, so you're nearly fixed. It's not far off. You could leave it one more turn. Right, okay, I definitely can't afford to upgrade a ship this turn anyway, so yeah, let's end turn and let's pray they don't build anything. Oh man, that's another good point, because every turn I leave it, there's a chance they could build the minefield, and then attacking that fleet would be really difficult. I think I might just have to do it. I might just have to hit them now, even though that ship's not fully repaired, because I can't beat that with just 2 fleets. It's debatable if I can beat that with 3 fleets. So, I guess now is the time. Not wanting to delay any longer. So I mean, we're outnumbered. It's going to be brutal. I've just got to hope that I can ace those Nova Cannon shots. Let's launch, and I'm gonna have to remember to withdraw fleets at the right time. Right, we're gonna put Admiral Spy's fleet at the back, so he comes in last, because that Luna in his fleet is still not fully repaired, and I may as well just use fully repaired ships first. But yeah, they do outpoint us. I mean, it's not by a huge amount, and they don't have platforms or a space station, which is a plus, but Eldar are still scary. Their firepower is huge, and if they crit my engines out, I can't retreat my ships, I can't save my ships, they're just going to die. And as you've seen before, losing fleets and losing ships is very costly. It's not like you can just produce loads of them at your will. You have to really stretch those resources as far as you can. So we get to see our shiny blue ships from the latest fleet to join us as part of the story. I forget what that fleet is called or what that admiral's called, but I do remember he had shiny blue noses on his ships. And we've got one from our other fleet that we created ourselves a while back. Okay, I only get 3 ships out at this point in time. This is fine. Right, we'll go for lock-on to start with. And of course I can't see the Eldar at all. Oh, I do have an auger probe. That's cool. That'll probably come in handy. There's no cap points on this this map. Oh, we can see some stuff there, can't we? They're probably fighters. Let's send the auger probe that direction. Assuming that the Eldar will perhaps come in a straight line from where their fighters came from. Try our luck anyway.
Aye, Admiral.
So that's one useful thing about the Blue Fleet, whatever they're called. We do get an auger probe. Get disruption bomb as well. I have to try. I make very poor use of the auger disruptor bomb so far. I always forget to use it until it's too late. Need to try to remember that. Try position here. Let's speed things up a bit. Oh crap! As soon as I speed them up, here we go.
Enemy sighted.
Right. Stop.
We wait your command.
Oh no, crap. Interceptors.
Enemy
Shit.
sighted.
I think this is worth a Nova Cannon shot. Or 2. Let's just go with 2.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Okay, that's pretty solid. Engines.
Enemy sighted.
Let's make that a priority first. Let's get it killed. Oh shit, where did you come from? And again, I've once again left it far too late to use my auger disruptor bomb. Damn it. Let's get a plasma bomb on him.
We serve.
Ah, crap. That's why Eldar are annoying.
Changing course.
Let's plasma out. Sorry, not the plasma, the Nova Cannon, I mean.
Ship ready.
Get a hit on.
We wait your command.
Right, if you're just going to sit there.
Aye, Admiral.
Starhawks loaded and
You need to get out of here right now.
set. We wait your command.
You guys, let's go on reload
Enemy
stance.
acknowledged.
And get right in the middle. No, leave my engines
Begin
alone.
repairs now.
Leave me alone.
Aye, Admiral. We wait your
Boarding
command.
there.
Setting course.
Okay. Right, I've got a couple of very damaged ships there.
Changing course.
Oh man, this Eldar firepower
All ahead
hurts so
full.
much. Oh, have you just wrecked my engines? You
Initiate
have.
emergency repairs.
You need to be the priority. You are the
We
priority.
serve.
You're not dead yet.
Cruising
Oh,
speed
crap.
set.
You can be a priority as well.
Ship ready.
Okay, he's gone. He's gone.
Engaging
Right, bombers? Will you finish that off
Impossible,
maybe?
Admiral.
Go for them as well.
Your orders.
And let's get Nova Cannon-y.
Impossible, Admiral.
Come on, catch them all, catch them all. Oh, that's 3 things. 3 things wiped out. Okay, that was some pretty epic Nova Cannoning right there, if I do say so myself. You, what are we going to do about you? Nothing
We
for now.
serve.
We'll plasma bomb you in good
Your
time.
orders.
Ah, man, it's going to take ages before I can repair that. Just
Engaging engines.
I think I've nearly got this finished, so perhaps I won't warp out with him just
We
to
wait your
avoid
command.
any nasty warp problem effects.
Maximum
Oh crap.
burn.
Torpedoes. Oh, dodge the torpedoes. Dodge them. Engines. Kill
Our
his
boarders
engines.
have caused internal damage. Course engaged.
You. Starhawk bombers.
Starhawks
Go
loaded
for
and
it.
sent.
Oh crap. There's more stuff. There's more
ready.
stuff. Of course there's more stuff. What am I thinking? There's loads of stuff.
Aye, Admiral.
Alright, we need to fire your Nova Cannons before we warp
Underway.
out with you. You fix,
Initiate emergency
brace,
repairs.
and flee. Just generally,
We wait your
everybody flee.
command. Brace for impact.
Oh crap.
Cruising
Oh,
speed
managed to
set.
stop that just in time. Plasma bomb. Let's go for that there.
Your orders.
Oh crap.
We wait your command.
Lure them into
Ship
the Nova
ready.
Cannon. Lure them in. Lure them in. There we go. That'll do.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Aye,
Oh
Admiral.
crap. He's getting absolutely screwed. See what I mean about this Eldar DPS? It's just brutal.
Engaging engines.
Oh no, he's going down. There's nothing I can do. His engines are screwed. I can't warp out.
Reserve. Fury
Intercept those
in flight.
damn bombers. Ah no, he's just screwed. Okay, we've lost one of our beautiful Mars class already.
Force engaged.
Oh man, I knew this was going to be costly,
Your orders?
and it is.
Aye, Admiral.
Oh, a mutiny. Awesome. That's exactly what we want. Okay, we've got reinforcements.
Understood.
Get stuck in, lads.
Underway. Setting course. Aye, Admiral. We wait your command.
20 seconds until I can rally. Not that I really particularly want to rally. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh
Course
shit.
engaged.
They're coming for me. Right, you, try for that. Some
Shark
assault boats
assault
on
boats
him.
on their way.
You, try for that. You,
Understood.
guess. I'll launch some
Setting
torpedoes. There we go.
Heading acknowledged. Coordinates.
Oh, why are you not dead? Just die. Just die. Right, now you. The engines on everything. Engines on everything. All the engines. Jeez.
Engaging engines.
Boost.
Impossible, Admiral. Course engaged. Understood.
Spin it round. Get those torpedoes
Changing
in.
course.
There we go. That looks good. Get a Nova cannon. Some good solid hits there.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Oh shit. Rally,
Ship
rally.
ready.
Oh no, 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 no.
Underway.
I've missed my opportunity to rally that ship. Quick, quick.
All
Rally
ahead,
him,
full.
rally him. Get in range, get in range. There we go, rallied.
We
Awesome.
wait your command.
Okay, back to you guys.
Setting course.
Let's get some more torpedoes on the go.
Heading
Do set some
acknowledged.
fires actually. Oh, Nova cannon. Nail him before he disengages. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is going to be so close. No! Damn it! Oh, he got out. Oh well.
Changing course.
Can't have everything, can we? Let's wreck this guy's engines.
Engaging engines.
There we go. They're wrecked. Oh shit. Don't fly into the
Cruising
torpedo.
speed set.
Oh, buggery. No, okay. Right, that's a mutiny. Good.
Understood.
What am I going to do with you lot?
Damaged teams. Begin
You're a
repairs
mess.
now.
You're a bloody mess. Right, go
Shark
get
assault
that.
boats on their way.
What about you? Also, go hit that.
Shark assault boats on their way.
Fire luck it.
Course engaged.
Set some fires. Get those melter torpedoes involved.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Yeah, there you go. Have some of that. Are we going to hit him, or is he just escaped? Oh, we got some hits. Nice.
Underway.
Time for some boosting, I think.
Understood.
All ahead full. Maybe even ram this bugger if we can catch him. I doubt it.
Heading
He's
acknowledged.
Eldar. They're pretty slippery.
Changing course.
Maybe we're going to get a ram. Yes! managing to just switch the brace for impact at the last moment. We get the ram for finish. Yes, we'll take that. Okay, so that was kind of costly. We did lose a whole Mars class battlecruiser, which is upsetting. But we wiped out all 3 Eldar fleets. And we've retaken the whole of the Cadian system. And hopefully I can now start putting my attention on the new system that we've just unlocked. Rather than being able to buy another Mars for my other fleet, I'm going to have to buy one for this. Oh, and that was our Admiral. Okay, so we also lost the Admiral of the 14th Backer Battlefleet. So we're going to need a new one of those. Still, the Imperium is filled with idiots who will do anything they're told, so I'm sure we'll find another one. Right, so the system is now ours again, but we're going to have to rebuy all these upgrades, and we have to wait a couple of turns before we can buy the first. But our income has gone up a bit already, but once that's fully maxed out, it will go up a nice healthy chunk. Alright, let's take a look. There was something in this sector that was really cool. This, was it? Yes, it was this. So I want to buy level 3 of this just because it's really awesome. So at evolution level 1, the system cannot be targeted by any invasion or assault except by Eldaris. At level 2, this effect is extended to connected systems and to the whole sector at level 3. So obviously it would be nice if this whole sector can't be attacked. So we're doing that because it just makes sense to not have to keep an eye on my backfield here. The fact that it can't be attacked is very appealing to me. I still think I have to leave a fleet here because of seditious ground. Increases chaos threat by 1 in the sector unless one of your fleets is stationed in the system. So obviously I've got it here so it can leave the system in a hurry if it needs to go do something. But this is my Adeptus Mechanicus fleet, which I've never done anything with really. It's just 1 ship. I've never been able to afford to fix it up, to be honest. So for now it will just fulfill that requirement to cancel out seditious ground, and it will just sit there. I'm not sure if I still need to do that now I've got the level 3 upgrade here or not, but yeah, feel free to leave me a comment if you're watching this on YouTube, or let me know in Twitch chat if you know the answer to that. I do not yet, and I probably won't without experimenting, which I don't want to do right now, just in case it goes badly. I have enough on my plate. So we've just recaptured this, and I've lost a Mars, and yeah, I need. So here, this is flashing at me because there's no leader for this fleet right now. I need to buy a new Admiral. So we'll buy a Backer fleet again because I like the colours there. But oh, I haven't got enough resources to buy an Admiral. This guy looks decent. Auger Probe and Disruptor Bomb, although I do prefer the Plasma Bomb, to be honest. Power Ram. Yeah, that can be fun. But at the moment I'm using Nova Cannons, so... Ugh. Don't really like any of those guys. Yeah, oh no. Alright, I guess I'll reposition the fleet and get ready for my next destination, which will be here into the next sector. Oh, hold on, I can't move them yet, can I? Because I literally just attacked. So let's advance. We're going to have to advance a few turns anyway before I can even buy a new Admiral for that fleet, and then I need to buy a new ship. But the other fleets they'll do for now. We'll make do. Oh, this is going to be tough to take. They've got a space station and weapon platforms there now. Brutal. Yeah, we'll allow 1. We will allow it. Okay, so you guys can't get that far, but you can get that far. Alright, well, we've got to go this way. And look how badly damaged these ships are. We're going to need some serious repairs. At least this fleet's healthy again now, but I did want to get rid of these 2 Lunars. They're going to have to wait. I'm going to have to keep them because resources are tight, and I definitely need to fix this fleet up before anything else. Can we get an admiral? An admiral yet? We could afford this guy. Power ram and navigational shields with disruption bomb, micro warp jump. And it comes with a Dauntless Mark II. Well, it doesn't matter what ship they come in. To be honest, I'm going to sell that and buy something better. I suppose this guy has got slightly more useful technical skills, because the auger probe can be nice, but I don't really like a mission dissipator because that's no use to me. I don't really use escorts and light cruisers much. I'm not sure that's worth my while. So it will refresh. That one will refresh in 5 turns, and this one will refresh in 7 turns. Probably can't really afford to wait that long. Not sure. Am I still allowed to buy new ships without an admiral? Yes, I can, but I assume you need to leave enough points spare to actually buy an admiral in, so I shouldn't, but just wanted to see out of interest, really. We could, of course, buy ourselves a Space Marine fleet. Probably nothing stopping me from doing that. Let's have a look, since we don't have one right now because they got wiped out. Auger Disruptor and Stasis Bomb, Company Banner, Colexus Assassin. What have you got? Stasis Bomb, Auger Probe, Warrant Pattern Weaponries, Improved Auger Array. That's escorts and light cruisers that affects. Both of these only affect the flagship. Stasis Bomb, Auger Disruptor Bomb, Stasis Bomb, Auger Probe. Warrant Pattern Weaponries, that, again, that only applies to the flagship, but it's still kind of good. But not being one for escort ships and light cruisers, I would be getting no use out of the increased identification range, but does that really matter too much, is the question. If I like the skills. They both get a stasis bomb though. I don't know, lightning strikes inflicting a 500 morale loss. It's kind of a big morale hit. It seems pretty nice. Okay, I might actually just save up and buy a Space Marine fleet instead of recovering that Imperial fleet for the time being. Just for a bit of variety, and because I like Space Marines, and I was absolutely gutted to have just built up my Space Marine fleet only to then immediately lose it against that Eldar space station previously. So, let's end turn there. What's occurring now? Looks like the Chaos are attacking all over the place. Necrons, you need another fleet. Oh good, they heard me. They've got another fleet now. Don't want them getting wiped out before we get to fight them. I feel like that would be a shame. Okay. Now you are... I can purchase the upgrade. I feel like I should. I'll immediately replace that next turn, and of course it'll take 4 turns before I can buy the next one, so I feel like that should really be a priority, to be honest. Yeah, we've done it. Man, there's so many upgrades I could do with buying, but no, must save cash. Must save. Yeah, I think I'm done now. I think I'm done again already. I could send in 2 Imperial fleets, actually. The 2 that aren't too messed up. I could start trying to make some progress in this sector with. Oh, brutal. Chaos got wrecked there. And look, it's just building up. It's building up and building up. The more time I leave, the more they build up, the harder it gets. Crazy. That Necron player is crazy. He keeps sending under-strength fleets against loads of Chaos. So let's just have a look what he's doing here. did look like the Chaos outnumber him here. Yeah, they've almost got twice the points that he's got, but he's going for it anyhow. He's like, no, screw this, I'm doing it. Psycho. Right. So what's in here? What have we got? Seditious ground. So as soon as I do take that, I have to permanently keep a fleet there. Well, that's a bitch. That generates extra resources. Kind of helpful. Right. Double Mars. Right. Well, that's cool. That fleet will do me for now. I think I should probably keep this fleet as 1 Mars and 2 Lunars for the time being. I mean, it is a pretty good use of the points. And yeah, rather than worrying about upgrading that to 2 Marses or whatever, my points are better spent elsewhere. Lunars aren't bad, like, it's not really any pressing need to replace them. And this one's a level 4, so look, I'm getting all these bonuses. Expert crew members, I get a bit of extra bravery, minus 15% skill cooldown, weapons fire rate up by 15%, weapons critical chance up by 30%, that's pretty huge. Assault actions critical chance up by 3%, and warp risks minus 30%. So having a level 4 crew is quite a big deal, so it's pretty good. No one else is anywhere near because they're too new. How about you? Oh, this Dominator's level 4. Yeah, I have had that a long time, to be fair. Right. I'm gonna recruit a Space Marine fleet, I think. And we'll start work on one of these. Which one do I want? I mean, I think I'd pretty much decided I was going to go with this guy. So we get... oh, yeah. We also get a Strike Cruiser Mark II rather than a Light Cruiser Vanguard Mark I, which... I don't like light cruisers. So, we've done it. There we go. Tujal. How do you pronounce that? Who knows? But we've got the beginnings of a fleet. We've not got enough points to fix it up how I'd like, but there are 600 points total to play with here. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'll probably just go straight out for 3 Mark III strike cruisers, because they are my favourite when 2v2 multiplaying. These bad boys here, because you can fit 3 of them inside of 600 points, and we have 600 points to play with. I think I would quite like those, but it does mean we'll have to sell this, and we'll have to save up quite a bit before we can do this anyhow. Another problem we'll have is we will be left without fighters or bombers or anything like that to scout with, but it doesn't really matter too much with Space Marines. They're quite an unsubtle fleet. Just kind of go at the enemy and then start boarding and smashing things. And of course we've got these assault skills cooldown reduced by 10% and lightning strikes inflicting a 500 morale loss. That's going to be pretty nasty on our flagship. We can use the Auger Disruptor Bomb as long as I remember to use it to reduce the enemy's line of sight to us, though they do tend to just send fighters in and screw us over with that. But then we've got the Stasis Bomb as well, which can make catching the enemy that little bit easier. So that's cool. What should I do? I'm just going to save, I think. And you guys, shall I just send you in? Let's have a look. What's the nearest threat? Well, we outpoints the nearest threat. We've got more points than this. Should perhaps unlock that at some point. I should sit on 4 battle plans, shouldn't I? Make sure I don't spend that, but yeah, okay, so we're going to move you guys down. Is this a cutscene?
The Forge World Agrippina itself would have fallen millennia ago, but for its formidable defenses, now bolstered by the Cadian diaspora. Even with Cadia lying in ruins, its scions stand firm beside Agrippina. And it is well that this is so, for the world's technological wonders have proven an irresistible lure to Chaos warpsmiths. The Agrippina sector is a linchpin in the Cadian Gate's defenses, a laboring manufactorum that feeds nearby worlds with weaponry and much-needed munitions. Wealth abounds within its borders, and it supplies the Astra Militarum with many of its finest regiments.
Cool. Okay. So there's a little bit of information about that sector. So we're going to have 2 fleets here, both looking pretty strong. I could perhaps just go straight into a fight against these guys. That's a mixed fleet, some Corsairs and some of the other type of Eldar that I forget the name of. I haven't done any multiplayer in a while, so I've not had a refresher to my memory of what they're called. I keep forgetting. The other ones. There's the Eldar Corsairs, the other Eldar, and the Dark Eldar, none of which are their proper names really, apart from the Eldari Corsairs. I guess I'm close to that one, but yeah. Okay. Should I fight them? I probably should fight them. It doesn't really do me any good messing about, delaying for no good reason. I need to take control of that first. All right. Well, we'll start with that then. We'll attack them next turn. Oh no. Oh, the Chaos are attacking the Necrons' home position. Oh, no, not before the Necrons getting stuck in over it. Well, that didn't really do the Necrons any good. He'd have been better off just sitting at home. Oh, he has upgraded that fleet, though. Man, has he souped up his sector. This is bad. This is very bad, because I swear I saw an Eldar attack happening in this sector over here. Yep, yeah. 3 turns away, a 600-point Eldar force. Okay, so what we've got to do really, really quickly is finish off that Space Marine fleet and get over here in time to assist the defense of this sector. Shit balls. Okay, where are we at? New ship. New ship, quickly, quickly! Right, what is it? 3 points. Okay. Strike cruiser. Yep, there we go. You done. I'm out of resources. Confirm. Oh crap. Crap, crap, crap. Of course that reduces my income as well, having that extra ship. Of course it does. Right, let's promote that. Strike Cruiser Mark III to flagship. So, what are you now? You're a 300 odd point fleet, are you? Where'd you go? 372 point fleet. We already need to be making our way over here, so let's move as far as we can. And I've got a 600 on its way. And what are you worth? You're worth 224. I don't think my building facilities are particularly great in this sector. They're not. Oh yeah, that's right. I can build escorts. Right. Well, I mean, with what we've got, once that marine fleet arrives over there, that's almost enough points. I suppose I could send this over as well. I don't remember reading anything that said I had to leave a fleet in this sector for shit to not go bad. Let me just check. No, I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything. Because obviously in the other 2 sectors, there's a thing saying, oh, you need to leave a fleet here, or bad things. But this one seems fine, so I can just send this admiral-less fleet over, I guess. Don't know if it's going to let me use it in a battle, but only one way to find out. I certainly can't afford an admiral for it right now. rock. Still the same admirals. I'm waiting for a refresh, see if I can get something that I prefer. This will be the first one to refresh. But yeah, so we'll send that over as well, and then we've got enough between all of these things. We'll have enough to repel the Eldar. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I won't lose all my shiny new Space Marine ships again. We'll see. Right, so let's go to this sector. Have I actually advanced now? Are these free to attack? They are. So... can Admiral Spire die? I wonder if that's a thing, because surely you fail the campaign if you die. Oh, speaking of which, let's do a quick save in case the game crashes. I can't remember. I don't know if I've ever had his ship get completely obliterated. Because he's an integral part of the story. I feel like if he dies, you're in loads of trouble. Or you fail, but I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. No, let's not find out. Let's try not to find out. Anyway, let's attack here is what I meant to say. So, fairly big Eldar fleet. It's going to hurt, and I've just got to pray that these guys don't attack me soon after. But let's launch the battle. We have quick saved. In case anything crashes, so we're all good. Right, actually I'll send Admiral Spire's fleet in first, because if I'm going to lose anything, I'd rather lose the Lunars and then replace them with a Mars than the other way around. Right, so we've got 1,155 points against their 929. They've got no defences, which is great, and we'll launch battle. Who auto battles these? Man, that's half the fun of the game, is playing the battles. Keep seeing it. It's like, no, why would I do that? I do a bunch of auto battles when I'm playing Total War games, because sometimes it gets to the point where it's like, well, I've got a bajillion armies and I can't be bothered to fight every single battle. But this campaign, like the number of fleets you've got to work with, it's just not. It's not unwieldy. It's not too many. So I still feel like, oh, I want to play all these battles, and they are fun as well. And that's the main thing, isn't it? As long as the battles are always fun, you're going to want to keep fighting them, rather than auto-resolving. But right. It is time to try to slay some Eldar. Oh god, this is going to be problematic. So, you know, understandably, with my aversion to light cruisers and escorts, when it comes to a cap battle against a race like Eldar, things can get a little bit challenging for me. But whatever, it's fine. We'll deal with it. Right, so we're going to take that. Let's get an Auger Disruptor over to here, I guess. We're going to cap that next. Send some interceptors out over here.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Send some to there.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
And they're quick, these Eldar. So just got to be wary of those points ticking away, because they are probably going to have 3 cap points in the time it'll take me to get 1, just because they move so quickly. They're at least going to have 2, and they'll probably be contesting that 3rd one before I can really get there.
Aye, Admiral.
I'm not going to bother going for this one.
You have seized a strategic
It's
area.
just too much out of my way. I do really want to try to go straight for the Eldar. Oh dear, that's bad. So they've got 2 squadrons against my 1 there, so I'm going to get wrecked. Okay, as we can see, we've got them on the way to the cap. At least they're delaying it. A few more seconds, I can launch more fighters. Here we go.
Fury interceptors in
3,
flight.
2, 1.
Enemy sighted.
Get stuck in there quickly. Don't let them spot me.
Enemy sighted.
We serve. Coordinates acknowledged.
Enemy sighted.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Ah, what are you doing? Don't fly past them, get stuck in. Oh, you idiots. You complete idiots.
Setting course.
Oh well. So we've been spotted by the Eldar. Never mind. But we have managed to spot a whole ruck of their
Course
stuff,
engaged.
thankfully. And it's time for some Nova cannons very shortly. Right, how far can I reach the disruption bomb? Not far enough.
Your orders?
I need these guys to sit still for a moment. If you just sit still for me, Eldar. Just sit still. That would be great. Just for a little bit. Alright, try this. Oh crap, doesn't number my squad.
We wait your command. Starhawks loaded and
Well,
set.
the engines have a
The
priority.
enemy has seized a strategic area.
Launch some torpedoes.
Enemy
Funsies.
sighted.
And disruption bomb there. Plasma bomb there. Gonna move. Crap. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Orders.
Oh crap.
Brace for impact.
Reload. Reload. Okay, we're blowing some things up. I'm ramming a ship
Setting
here.
course.
It's fine. Focus him. Nail him. Engines on him.
Enemy sighted.
Engines. Yeah, fine.
Underway.
Okay.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning
Strikes
strike.
in.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Using bombers
Starhawks
after
loaded
them.
and set.
Admiral ship down.
We serve. Changing course.
We've got mutiny going on there, that's good.
Heading acknowledged.
Come on. Come on, Nova Cannon. Come on. I think the mutinying guy's gonna just escape it, but it doesn't really matter. He's already a goner.
Aye, Admiral.
Torpedoes should finish him. There we go.
Ship ready.
And we need to get on some
Understood.
capping.
Aye, Admiral.
Oh crap. No, stop.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Damn, he's got no engines.
Heading acknowledged.
Permanently destroyed. Well, that's a bugger.
Changing course.
As soon as he gets inside this circle, I'm going to move this other
We
guy
wait
off.
your command.
I had to stop
The
that
enemy
quickly
has
because,
accumulated
you know, it
25%
would
of strategic
undo all the
points.
progress I've made so far if I'd moved off it. Right, let's go.
Maximum burn.
We wait your command.
Engaging engines.
Go. You spin it around.
Coordinates acknowledged. Execute high energy turn. Understood.
Oh, you cheeky bugger. I'm watching you.
Enemy sighted.
Coming in for the Nova Cannon shot.
Cruising speed set. Initiate
Doesn't have
emergency
Nova
repairs.
Cannon.
Ship ready.
What's he doing?
Enemy sighted.
You have seized a strategic area.
Okay, we got the escort and we've damaged his engines.
Your orders.
Boost. He's gonna decap that. Oh no, he's moved out. Oh, you fool.
Setting course.
Right, okay. Your engines are buggered, so you're going to take an eternity to get
Enemy
anywhere, but we'll
sighted.
send him after that.
The
Just in
enemy is
case.
seizing one of your strategic areas.
Right, he's capping again. Let's get the auger probe in.
Cruising speed set.
Now out of Nova cannon shots.
Enemy sighted!
I see you.
Aye, Admiral.
Let's send the bombers in.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Send a lightning strike. Already got engines
You have
selected.
seized a strategic area.
And he's only managed to neutralise it before he's moved
Changing
off.
course.
This is good.
Course engaged.
You have seized a strategic area.
We serve!
Underway.
I'm pretty sure those moves will be unnecessary because this guy will be dead before they reach it, but just to be on the safe side, pretty sure there aren't any more reinforcements to come. I think I got it all, but you never know with Eldar. They can be sneaky. They can be stuff you can't see. Could be stuff running silent.
Coordinates acknowledged.
It's over with. On some boosting. And then the bombers.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Should finish him off, really.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Oh, come on. What's he got? 13 hit points. There we go.
We wait your
Done it.
command.
And long before the cap stuff was a problem too. I'm pleased with that. Victory. Yeah, not too bad really that. We didn't really lose anything of significance. Took a bit of damage on that Luna, but nothing that can't be fixed. And we have gained ourselves another system. What have we got here? Agri-World. Okay, yeah, so that's reducing the cost of evolution steps. It's nice, it's useful, but it's not essential. Right, how long are these guys going to need to repair in this system, I wonder? This could be a slow process. Still, at least I didn't lose too much so that I can actually survive an attack by those guys if they attack. These guys might be a different matter. If both of those fleets attacked me, that would be outnumbering me and kind of scary. But hopefully they've got their own problems to deal with back in their backfield with the Necrons knocking around. Alright, let's go back here. Did we do everything we intended to do here? Clearly we did, because global income is 26. So obviously it's time to advance the turn because I've spent everything. Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, just remembered I'm getting invaded in the other sector. I think I moved stuff. Oh, they've created a space station there. Oh, crap. Space stations make taking systems so much harder. And you've only got 2 fleets you can do it with as well. Right, so... it's alright. They're 2 turns away. And yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to afford anything more just yet. I wonder, is there an admiral available? No, 1 more turn till an admiral's available. I wonder, do the recruitable leaders change depending on what system you're in? Probably not, but it's, I suppose we could find out. Oh, am I not allowed to travel? Oh, yes, I am. And let's see. Yeah, no, it's still the same. So, but in a turn we'll have a new admiral available there. So we've got, like, you know, just over 400 points really. We need a bit more to match that 600, but don't worry, the Space Marines are on the way from the Salamanders chapter. I like those because they're green, and I like green. I used to like Dark Angels as well, but Salamanders are a newer addition to 40k based games. Dark Angels have been around in them for a long time because they're one of the kind of solid core, more popular chapters. Not as popular as like Ultramarines and Space Wolves and Blood Angels and all of that, but they're not far behind. Right, so we now have 3 fleets in position here, although 2 of these fleets are basically just a single ship. And, we've probably got a lot of scary Eldar things coming our way, and we don't really have all the Nova cannons. I think we've got 1 on the Dominator. Oh, we've got a Nova cannon on the Dominator. We've also got 1 on the Adeptus Mechanicus Lunar class. So that's 2 Nova cannons, and then we've got obviously the Marines. I wonder, I might send the Marines in first, but then they're going to get wrecked. But these guys are going to get wrecked as well. Everyone's going to get wrecked against Eldar, let's face it. Eldar are scary. Their firepower is nasty. There's nothing I can do to avoid that. It's just a reality I have to accept. Now, how many turns till I can upgrade that? 1 more turn, and then I can up my income a little bit more. That's definitely going to be handy. Let's have a look. So this was the civilized world thing. That, yeah. Should get this as well, actually. Every little bit of extra income I can roll in is very useful. Probably going to take another turn, maybe 2, for these to be fully repaired. Certainly not going to go fighting anyone until they are. Although I would quite like to hit this system while these guys are weakened, but yeah, I need to wait another turn. Get myself fixed up properly before biting off some more Eldar fleets. Okay, let's have a look at the state of things now. So they are fully repaired, the 2 Mars class. They're almost fully repaired. I mean, that's close enough, isn't it? I'll probably do. We can make do with that. Because we're sitting on these 4 battle plans deliberately so that we can unlock that system. Yay! Which now means we can attack it. Man, there's some scary Chaos fleets sitting around. Oh man. We'll still have to deal with that at some point. And this system's going to be a nightmare to take. I don't know how we're going to do that. But here's where the special operation is. So here's where we need to get to. So, I mean, the shortest route to it is we go through there to here. But I don't want to do it like the earliest moment I can do it, because it'll advance things as soon as I do. And really, I want to stretch things out as long as I can to afford myself more turns, to bring in more income, to buy more upgrades and more ships. So I don't really want to do it until we're like about here-ish. But of course, as the threat level rises, things get nastier and attacks more frequent, so do need to consider that. But I think it's worth weighing. Right, okay, so what have you got? Navigational shields and the assassin. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, with all these Nova cannons that I'm going for, I do, not really get the power ram advantage. I should be going for ships with rams with Admiral Spire, but I don't know, that generally means, yeah, his bonuses are torpedoes and ramming, but I'm not a massive fan of those. I much prefer the Mars class Nova cannon right now, although once I do reach level 7, I will upgrade Spire's fleet for ramming in the end then, because we'll be going with the Avenger, because I love the Grand Cruiser Avengers, so I can get 3 of those in 600 point fleet and just go ram crazy. But I'll still be losing out on the torpedo bonus, I think, because I don't think these have any torpedoes, do they? Nope, just 8 light macro battery weapons, but that's fine. We'll live without the torpedo bonus. We get the ramming bonus, and these things are great for ramming. They're heavy, they're big, they do lots of damage, they're very tough. And they're very straightforward and simple to use. I don't know if anybody saw one of my episodes where I was doing the multiplayer and I was playing 1v1, came up against an Orc fleet, and I had a fleet of 6 Avengers, I think, and I said, oh, let's see if we can out-Orc the Orcs, and we just went at them like crazy people, just, you know, full speed ahead, ramming and smashing and close combat, and we actually won. So that's how good those Avengers are, in my opinion. If you can out-orc the orcs with those ships, they can't be that bad, can they? Although, key part of that battle worth pointing out is I did go straight after the Orc Admiral ship, which really screwed with their morale, and obviously that's a massive help when fighting a race with weak morale. Take out their Admiral and it makes your life a lot easier. Right, we'll do another quick save since it's been a while since we've done one. I don't think I'm spending any resources this turn, although I am going to attack these guys before, one, they build up any more, or two, they build a space station or something horrible like that. And we'll be fighting the Craftworld Eldar, whatever their name is in this current game. This Eldari something beginning with A, I forget now. But the ones that aren't Corsairs and aren't Dark Eldar or Druki or whatever they're called. So that'll be a slightly different Eldar fleet to fight, as we have been fighting a lot of Corsairs up till now. Right, let's just double check and go back to the system that's getting attacked. I think it's still one turn away. Or is it two? Yeah, one turn, and then this will land, so we'll have that battle to do as well. Do I want to buy anything here? So I could delay it by a turn, but it's not really going to make any difference. I'm not going to be able to buy any more ships in time. There's no point in me buying the minefields. So yeah, we'll just leave that alone. And here is the system map. Just like moving around at the borders of the map space, it does imply that there could be a fair few systems. I mean, they are well spaced out so far, so there's that, but the map seems big enough for certainly a few more. I'm not sure how long this campaign is, but yeah, I'm having fun with it, so happy for it to go on for a while. Right, 909 points for them, 1,158 for me. Awesome stuff. What should I do here? Should I send the Lunars in first and just keep sending the Lunars in first because I don't mind losing them as much as the Mars? Or do I send the Mars class in first and have 3 of those on the battlefield, which means 3 Nova Cannons? It's a good question. Difficult choice, because those Nova Cannons are fantastic against Eldar if I can catch them. Do loads of damage. Junior Legends, hello. He's asking, how are the Blythe Spartans doing? They're doing alright. Where was I when I left things? I was second in the league at some point, and then I've got some games in hand. I think have I still got 3 games in hand? So I think it's possible that by the time I've played my games in hand, I could be top of the league. Still in season number 2 in the Northern Premier. So yeah, they're doing alright. But I'll be playing more Football Manager on Friday, 9 PM UK time. If you're interested in showing up for that, I'll be back. For now, though, it is Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, and I've got a fight on my hands with the Eldar. Yeah, I will send the Lunars in first. Let's do it. Let's launch the battle. Yeah, I made some new signings. I'm liking the team as it is at the moment. Nearly managed to get Sam Brotherton to return to the club. And after screwing the contract up once and walking away after he'd agreed to it, the second time around I got him to agree, and then he agreed to terms, I think, and then I got denied because I couldn't get a work permit for him, which was gutting because obviously Brotherton's a huge deal for a club of Blythe Spartans level, New Zealand international as well. But yeah, couldn't get a work permit. It's just how it is sometimes, isn't it? You won the... No way. You beat Chelsea to win the Carabao Cup. That's unbelievable. Nice job for Southport. That is nice job for any team, but Jesus, done it for Southport. Well done, mate. Well done. Right, let's get stuck in. So there's no cap points on this mission, which is good because Eldar can be slippery little bastards on cap missions.
Heading acknowledged.
Right, so we've got a couple of ships there and a couple of ships there. We've got an auger probe. We have got an auger probe, and we've got enemy fighters heading our way already. Let's intercept these buggers.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Okay, and what should I do with the auger probe? Guess I'll send it. Guess there? I don't know. We'll see how that works out.
We serve.
Right, I think I might end up just sitting in this gas
Changing
cloud for a bit
course.
because these fighters are going to reveal me. I'm not too careful. Solid top 10 Premiership team now. Ah, living the dream, man, living the dream. Oh, well, if you get in the
Enemy
Champions
sighted.
League, you're going to be in for mega bucks, aren't you? That's going to be awesome.
Enemy sighted.
Have you got a good amount of spending money now, or are you still kind of scraping
Enemy
by
sighted.
and working off a tiny stadium?
Enemy sighted.
Right, here we go. This is looking pretty nasty. Alright, let's focus on you first. You second. Get these escorts down, because Eldar escorts actually do have pretty scary firepower if you let them mess about. Oh God, what happened there? I don't know what happened there. Something did. Alright, is it time for a Nova Cannon shot? I feel like it's time. And then bombers as well. Oh, we're going to get a double hit. Oh yes, we've hit two ships twice by the looks of it. There is one just behind. Yep. Sweet.
We wait your command. Enemy sighted. Underway.
Let's launch some, what do you call them? Melter torpedoes. See if we can set some fires.
Course engaged.
Oh, nice. They're getting wrecked here. Got a new stadium, but only 17k people. Finances are good, but my budget is around 40 mil.
Sighted.
Spending money's around 40 mil. No worries.
Ship
Yeah.
ready.
That's all right. That's about 40 mil more than I've got to work with Blythe.
Aye, Admiral.
That's good going, man.
Engaging engines.
Right, switch to brace for impact and go nuts. It's time. Let's do some lightning strikes on this guy. Launch some torpedoes. Just going absolutely nuts with everything now.
Starboard load in and set.
Ramming speed.
Setting course.
Oh, they've dodged it. Oh well.
Cruising speed set. Understood.
If we can catch these buggers in the Nova cannons. Looks like we're going to maybe get one. Oh no, he's boosted through and he's turned and dodged. Never mind. We're not getting this one. Oh, he did a little bit of damage. He was on the edge.
Engaged.
In fact, we've managed to shoot him down anyway. Launch more torpedoes.
Coordinates acknowledged.
And let's go nuts again. Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, you don't even get to spend anything on scouting, do you, at the bottom end? Yeah, it must be nice being able to buy the official scouting packages. Get some good players searched out from around the world. Looking forward to that one day.
Cruising speed set.
But for me, for now, I've got Bradley Fuster, I've got Dan Maguire. I don't need any Brazilians. I'm all right. All right, so let's mop this up. This is well and truly over. We have absolutely wrecked the Eldar this time. These guys have not
Enemy
fared well
sighted.
against us.
Heading acknowledged.
Your orders?
Bosh. I love those Nova cannons. They're so much fun. They are so much fun.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Alright, let's launch torpedoes there roughly. Oops. Well, that was not the best launcher torpedoes I've ever done.
Damage 2, begin repairs
Just fired
now.
a whole bunch of melter torpedoes right into the ass of one of my own ships. Good move.
Underway.
Highly recommend it. You've signed a bunch of wonder kids from Brazil. Nice. Playing City in the FA Cup, 0-0 at half time. Ooh, good luck. Tough opposition there. Unlike these Eldar, they weren't particularly tough opposition for me. They definitely seem easier to fight than the Corsairs, and maybe it was their fleet makeup or the fact that I did outnumber them, but that felt far too easy. Those guys did not put up enough of a fight. We're leveling up nicely, not taking too much damage either. That's all good. So we now have this system that we had to unlock. What do you actually get here? Doubles the delay of evolution of all the points of interest in the system. There's a minor shipyard, a pirate world. Each turn, unless one of your fleets is stationed in the system, there's a 20% probability that the system being targeted by an invasion of Imperial pirates. Oh, brilliant. Right. Well, that's fun, isn't it? So I need to keep a fleet here. Oh man, I don't have enough fleets. That is a problem. I just do not have enough fleets to be able to sit someone there. And it did say each turn that no one's there. Oh, 20% probability every time I have no one here. There's a 20% probability. Okay. Well, I have no idea how big or scary or not scary pirate fleets would be either. But they would be Imperial fleets by the sounds of it. Well, that's interesting and different. Bollocks. That's all I can say to that, because I need these fleets over here for now to deal with this. I guess once that's dealt with, I'll send one of them over to that system to camp that location. But yeah, not ideal. And we still can't really afford to spend much. I guess I'll buy this because it does improve my income every turn, so it just makes sense to keep buying these upgrades for now. So 149 per turn, that puts me in a good position. Now fully recovered this system pretty much since the invasion. Not this one though, but reduces my evolution steps, but it's just slightly less pressing than just straight up income is. And over in this system, I think I still need to wait 3 more turns before I can get the final upgrade here, so that'll be useful. And yeah, that's a pain in the arse, that is. Goddamn pirates. Arr, right. Just scanning around, just seeing what I'm going to have to deal with, because it doesn't really matter which way I go, there's loads of nasty stuff. I mean, this is the shortest route to this system, but really I want to clear everything out, which means somehow taking this Necron sector with all these bloody upgrades. That's so scary. This sector surely is worth taking though. There'll be some cool stuff here. So it increases resource generation, that's good. This point of interest can't evolve beyond level 2 because of a radiation cloud. Oh, that's a bummer. Hive world. Oh man, yeah, this system's worth loads of resources. Whoa. Whoa, yeah. The Agrippina system is so valuable. Why didn't I look at that sooner? Yeah, so that's what we're doing next. We need to build up our fleet to be good enough to take on this stuff and do it before they build a space station or any nasties. Yeah, we're almost there, to be fair. Although, it'd be nice if I could afford to send a 3rd fleet down there. But we can't do that right now. So let's advance a turn. No, they scored against you in the 91st minute. Oh, mate. I feel your pain. It's like the end of my first season with Blythe all over again. Brutal, man. Right. What's this mean? Does it mean I can't use that fleet or does it mean I just don't have an admiral for it, but I can use the ship? I reckon I could probably use the ship, but right, we'll send that in first. Then we'll send that in, and we'll leave the admiralless fleet till last, I guess. Okay, here we go. Time for my brand new shiny Space Marines to die immediately again. Just it's the way it seems to go with them. One day I will have my fleet of 3 Mark III strike cruisers. It will happen eventually. But the game keeps thwarting me and delaying me and my progress towards that. Are all my ships going to be on the battlefield at once? It's kind of looking that way. They are. Okay. To think carefully about how I'm going to do this. So I'll split them into 2 groups because 2 of them are slow, 2 of them are not slow. Let's go like this. Bring that up. And let's go.
To where we are needed.
I do have an auger probe. Okay, good. Unfortunately, the enemy's completely invisible to me right now. Everything is running silent. Goddamn slippery Eldar. Does that mean their entire fleet is made up of light cruisers and escorts? I think that might be the case. Aha, there are some fighters. Oh, hold on a minute. I don't have any fighters of any description. All right, well, I guess I'm doing the right thing already then, because I was planning on sitting in this cloud. Guess I'll do that. Oh, what are their fighters doing? Why are they going back? They're retreating already. Weird. Oh, is it because I've gone in the cloud? Yeah, I think it's because I've gone in the cloud and now they don't have a target to head for. Right, either way,
Show us the enemy.
We've now seen the enemy was roughly over here, so let's send a probe this direction, see if we can catch anything. Junior Legend said, just signed a scout for 300k, probably about half your team payroll budget. Probably worth more than my entire team, to be honest.
Enemy in sight.
Okay, so we spotted something.
I am listening.
Oh, now he's stealthed again because he's a cheeky little bugger. Alright, let's get your engines targeted while I can see you.
To serve the Omnisire.
Oh yes, we have Nova cannons, don't we?
We are ready to serve. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight.
Come on, let's get the double Nova cannon hit. Bosh, bosh, look at that. Absolutely ruining him.
Give us purpose.
Space Marines, what's happening here? Something's shooting me up.
To position.
I don't like that. I do not like that one bit. Oh, you've got torpedoes. You're never going to hit. Are they homing torpedoes? No, they're not homing torpedoes. Alright. Let's get that stasis bomb in behind them. Just trying to trap them.
Ready. Rearm.
Oh, you're going to get stuck. Or are you? No, he's just dodged it. Damn it.
Show us the enemy.
You. Oh, crap.
Give us purpose. Hold course.
Some lightning strikes in on that bad boy.
I am listening.
Yeah, you got no engines now. What are you going to do? What are you going to do about that?
Positioning.
Oh, you're not disengaging, mate. Yeah, no, we're stopping that. There we go.
Engines engaged.
We're destroying you, son.
Underway.
going. He's going. He's nearly gone. Come on. There we go. Got him. Okay, so that escort's mutinying. This guy, though, he's going to be a pain in the ass.
Receiving your order.
See if we can stasis this one there.
Where shall we strike?
Spin it around, boys. Spin it around.
We serve.
Engines engaged.
Got him. Suppose I can drop another stasis bomb on him just to be a real asshole. Catch him for double the length of time.
Standard speed engaged.
Is it going to go off in time? It is if he turns like that. Oh, there you go. Got your number.
Teleport attack successful.
Get all of that in. There we go. Mutiny. Job done. Yeah, it's a huge jump between the Championship and the Premiership, isn't it? Huge, huge jump. Didn't used to be such a big jump, did it? If you think back, 20 years or whatever even. Well, that was a pretty comfortable win there. Not too much damage taken on anything, really. Pretty pleased with that. So, we have repelled that cheeky invasion. Now I need to send one of those fleets down to this system. Oh good, the Necrons are going to whittle down the chaos for me there. That's handy, because that might give me an excuse to attack there. Oh dear, here we go. Yeah, so threat level is up. We do have battle plans, so I could bring it down a bit. There's nothing else no other systems I need to unlock before I can attack them here, are there? Doesn't look that way. Alright, yeah, let's use it. Let's reduce that threat level. Buy ourselves a little bit more time. And I think, can I move these immediately? Yeah, I can. Good. Alright, so we'll move the Space Marine fleet back to this system because that's the one that I'm currently working on upgrading. We'll leave the Adeptus Mechanicus where they are. And we'll send this not yet quite an Imperial fleet to go sit in the sector to block the pirates. Alright, where are we going to? Space Marines, go there. You go here. I guess the first thing I need to do really is buy an Admiral for this as soon as I can afford it. Right, so it's refreshed this guy now, and this will refresh in one turn. So what are his abilities? He's got the Assassin, Emission Dissipator. I don't want that. Empress Tarot, I'm not really that fussed about that either. Sorry, Voss, you're not really doing it for me, mate. He does have a Lunar class though, which is nice. But yeah, well, in one turn, Rock will be replaced. We'll see what we get instead of Rock. So it's an Agri World. We're not going to upgrade that. This is what we want to upgrade. Oh, we've got to take this system. That's worth so much, so many resources. Can I actually? Yeah, I can. I can attack. Well, I'm not going to attack because I'm going to let these guys fight it out first. So we'll advance a turn. Is that one pending mission? Oh yes, it's this one here. I'm aware of that. All right, let's go. Well, I got a space station there. That's going to make that system hard to take. Obviously, this one already is. Oh no, they've got another fleet there. Oh Jesus, the Necrons are really up in their game now. They got 3 fleets. Scary times. Why did they not fight already? Somehow been delayed by a turn, I guess, so I'll have to wait another turn. I want these guys to fight each other first, because they'll damage each other, then I'll move in for the kill, and I'll have a much easier time. My fleets here are completely repaired now. Good stuff. What can we do here? Oh yeah, that's the Agri World. We don't want to do anything there. Okay. So I guess it's time to upgrade my Space Marine fleet again. Oh no, I needed to buy an Admiral, but I don't want to buy an Admiral. I want to do my Space Marines. I want to do my Space Marines first. I'm doing it. I'm doing my Space Marines. No, do you know what? I should at least look to see what the Admiral is, because there might be one that I really rate. So this is the new guy, Dersius. So you got short burn torpedo. Oh, so he's basically an Admiral Spire clone. He's got the exact same upgrades there. I think these are different. He's got micro warp jump and Emperor's Tarot. No, I'm really still not particularly excited by you either. These Imperial Admirals are not floating my boat. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's do this. I want another strike cruiser Mark III. Done it. And confirm. Have I made a Mark III my Admiral ship? I have. Good. Right, so the next thing I'll do when I can afford it is I will sell off this Strike Cruiser Mark II and buy a third Mark III. The Mark II is cheaper than the Mark III, so obviously it still fits in the fleet, but just not really that enamoured by the idea of having a torpedo launcher on Space Marine ships. I'd rather just have a heavy lance instead. Yeah, prefer that, I think. Bombardment cannon turret, and what's this one? No, it's still a bombardment cannon turret. Fair enough, but yeah, I'd rather go with this one. I just prefer it. Screw the torpedoes. So yeah, we'll sell that off when we've got the chance. For now, that's a healthy looking fleet. Do I want to wait another turn? Yeah, probably. Right, maybe with this fleet, this no Admiral fleet here, just been making do. Don't know who's in charge of this fleet, but he's doing a great job, and he's been doing it for quite a while. Maybe we should just make him Admiral. But yeah, I'm going to use him. He can just sit here in his Dominator, just keeping the pirates at bay. Because we don't even want a 20% chance of pirates attacking us, do we? That's just going to be a pain in the ass. Right, let's advance. Get some more money in. Hopefully see that Necron fleet attack the Chaos. God damn it! Yeah, I saw that. We're getting invaded again. Just not a minute's peace, is there? Okay. How did you get your under-23 team, Junior Legends? Did it just appear after you got in the Prem, or did you have to do something? Did you have to ask the board to allow for one? What did you actually do? Sorry for those interested in Battletech, but just talking some Football Manager with chat. Right. So, what happened here? It looks like the Necrons did attack and got smashed up a bit, but so did the Chaos. They are now looking to invade this system. Well, I want to hit them before they get there, so let's just get stuck in. I think we can intercept this move. I think that's how it works. If not, this guy's screwed. But, oh well, we'll see what happens. Awesome. I can actually afford to upgrade that civilized world, get even more. Oh man, do I have to leave a ship stationed in this system as well? Oh, Jesus. There just isn't enough stuff. There's not enough stuff. Can I afford... Yeah, I can. So let's replace this. Just appeared once I got in the Prem. Okay. It's just automatic then. Right. Mark II, we don't want you. Mark III, yeah, we want a third one of those. We'll sell off the Mark II. We get 44 back. And that is the fleet. That is the fleet I've been trying to get for my Space Marines for a while now. We finally have it, which means it's probably going to die immediately. But let's see if I can send them somewhere useful in the meantime. So I need to have a fleet there. Can I actually get them here? No, I can't get them there. Alright, what about you? Let's move you back there. Let's move you over here in the riskier position, just in case they do slip by and attack me. I have Space Marines stationed and ready for the defense. So the next priority, I guess, will now be buy that Admiral finally, but I don't want either of these. I don't like them. I don't want them. They're no use to me. So maybe it ends up being time to improve the Adeptus Mechanicus fleet. What have you got? Stasis Bomb and Auger Probe. They're actually decent. Nova Cannon cooldown reduced on the flagship. And yeah, that's alright, I guess. Yeah, you're not actually a bad Admiral. But having to sit you here has meant that I can't improve you. So I can't afford to buy any... it reduces chaos threat. That's cool. What was I saying? Yeah, while he's forced to sit in this system, I can't actually buy him any cool ships. But let's have a look at what I could buy if he was in the Cadian sector. If he was in the Cadian sector, I could buy just cruisers. Oh, damn. What would I get then? Yeah, I guess it would just be 2 more Lunar class. That fits nicely into 600 points. 3 Nova Cannons is nice. They're not the strongest ships around though. 2 Lancers, 2 macro batteries, and a Lance turret. The range on that Lance turret is pretty sick. But yeah, so that's what I'd do. Just buy 2 more Lunars. Well, that might be what we end up doing, because I think I'm going to have to wait even longer before buying an Admiral for that Imperial fleet, because it just isn't what I want yet. This is going to be a problem though, because yeah, I did see that invasion 3 turns away as things stand right now. I could extend it by a further turn by adding the minefield, just to slow them up a bit. But I don't know if it's worth it. Will I be able to make it back in time? What is it, 600 points? Yeah, I mean, you know, I might be able to make it back with the Space Marine fleet. But after this is dealt with, yeah, I've still got 2 more turns, so yeah, I'll definitely be able to make it back with the Space Marine fleet. It just means I've got to have more stuff sitting in systems. Little fleets sitting in systems blocking negative effects, which is kind of irritating because you don't really have that many fleets to play with, and if you did, like, my income would be appalling. It's already not that great considering how much stuff costs, but never mind. Right, okay, it is almost time to end the stream, but I think I'll do one more battle before we do that. Right, let's quick save it in case of crashes. And yeah, I think I'll fight this Chaos Fleet here, and that will be the last thing we do this session. And I'll end on a mighty battle. So 1,176 points against 832. This should be a walk in the park in theory. Let's get the yeah, let's get all the Nova Cannons out. Let's go nuts. Yeah, I'm still really enjoying this Imperial campaign. Of course, in the game, As it stands, after launch, there are 3 campaigns you can play. There's a Tyranid and a Necron campaign as well. I just fancied doing the Imperial one first. That's what appealed to me the most. So it's plenty to keep you going, and this campaign is pretty fun so far. Certainly no complaints from me. Right, let's start with lock on. And this is a cap game. Start here. Yeah. Do this sensibly. Take the cap points.
Changing course.
Then we'll go here first. Then we'll go here. And have we got an auger probe on this fleet? We have. So let's see if we can catch stuff as it's capping there. It's going to take a bloody long time for the probe to get across. Probably won't work out, will it? But never mind. We're committed now. That's a lot of fighters. That is a lot of fighters headed our way. Right, let's stick our fighters. What's their trajectory? Looks roughly here-ish.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Stick 3 squads of our fighters there.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area.
Right, move it. We'll just skip that other one and we'll go straight for this.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Maybe we won't, if our fighters manage to intercept them well enough.
Heading acknowledged.
Yeah, but I think we're going to lose this fight just because of the order of engagement, maybe. We'll see. We've almost lost 1 unit already. Yeah, there we go. Although, we're ready for another... Yeah, we're losing that fight for sure.
Enemy sighted.
2, 1. Launch more fighters quickly.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Launch more fighters. Fight them all.
Fury interceptors in
Okay,
flight.
the probe has done its work. We have spotted them. Let's just select engines and all their big nasty stuff because it is faster than we are.
We wait your
I
command.
believe it is time for some Nova cannon shots very shortly.
Strategic area.
I think we've managed to stop their fighters from spotting us so far. Oh no, no, it's way too soon. Bad. Never mind.
Enemy sighted.
Right, they're boosting. Have we got stasis? No, we haven't. Got a disruption bomb. That can be helpful, I guess.
Enemy sighted.
Get the Nova cannons aimed. Remove the shields with the disruption bomb and blast away with the Nova cannons. Come on. Yes. Good damage. That is some good damage. Right, brace for impact. Let's get you guys on reload.
Reloading.
Let's try to finish off this asshole over there. You're going down.
We serve.
Disengaging. Lightning strike. Stop him. There, you're going nowhere. Taking you down the old-fashioned way, son. Let's get the plasma bomb placed over here. Go for that. Trying to catch that one that's most damaged.
We wait your command.
He's gone. He's down. Good. We caught the damaged one. That's what I was
Force
after.
engaged.
He is now our priority. The Admiral ship right there.
Ship ready. Aye, Admiral. Setting course.
Okay. One Nova cannon there. One on you.
Damage team, begin repairs now. Starholes loaded and set.
Bombers out.
Your orders.
Going pretty well so far. I think this is well and truly under control.
Enemy
Another
sighted.
Nova cannon shot in.
Enemy
some lightning
ship crippled by
strikes.
the lightning strike.
And a plasma bomb as well. Ooh, that escort mutinying its way through the plasma bomb. Not going to go well for you, mate. It's not going to go well, and it didn't.
All ahead full.
Time for some all ahead full, I think.
Engaging engines.
All going nowhere.
Understood. Course engaged. Ship ready.
Smash. Okay, there's still stuff
Engaging
here,
engines.
reinforcements, I guess. So let's head this way. Send some fighters to go figure out what's up there for us.
Aye, Admiral.
Ship's looking in good condition. Shields are up. Everything is fine and dandy. Send the auger probe, I guess.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Underway. Cruising speed set.
Here we go. Alright, let's get your engines and make you the priority. What are you? He's a Hades.
We
Okay.
serve. Starhawks loaded and
Let's go,
sent.
bombers.
Heading acknowledged.
Almost ready for the boarding actions. Here they come.
Our boarders have caused internal damage. Impossible, Admiral. We wait your command. Coordinates acknowledged.
That's a lot of boarding there. I guess we'll send assault boats actually. We've damaged the crew pretty well. Just ramming an escort there. Why not, eh?
Changing course.
Hurts him more than it hurts me. Got a plasma bomb out.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Shark assault boats on their way. Understood.
Oh, he's in a bad way now.
Coordinates acknowledged. Engaging engines.
Spin it around. If you can get the Nova cannons in on this guy. Can we get one on that guy as well? Possibly not. He might get out in time. Well, we've blown him up anyway. This guy should be down. Smash. What a way to finish. Gotta love those Nova cannons. Well, we're definitely in a much better position than we were when we started the session. Right at the beginning, we were getting invaded by two absolutely massive fleets. We've dealt with that now, cleaned stuff up. There's an invasion coming that we've got to head back and repel in the Cadian sector, but it's much smaller than the other two invasions we had. So we have this under control. Oh, we've gone up a renown rank as well. Fleet capacity is now 650 points. That's nice. And before we go, we'll have a look at our upgrade points then. So, what should we get here? Additional void shield generators increases the shield value by 25%. Yeah, we want that. We want that. That's why we were heading down that tree. Reduces cooldown of command skills. What's that? Gives a 25 armor value to shields, applies to all ships. Yes, these are nice upgrades down this generators tree, so keep going down there, I think. Still, we need to hit renown rank 7 before I can start getting grand cruisers out. And obviously 9 before you get to battleships, but I'll be happy at grand cruisers, to be honest, for the time being. Get some good stuff out for that. So, yeah. We're on the way. these fleets took very little damage. That was nice and under control. Let's have a look. What have we got here? That's a penal world. Yeah, fair enough. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This is going to be a nightmare to take. And I can only do it with 2 fleets as well because they've got the minefield up. And the space station and the weapons platforms. Man, whatever I send in here is going to get absolutely slaughtered initially. Just got to hope that I can catch them at a time when they've only got a couple of fleets there. And, you know, they've either attacked me recently and been smashed or whatever. Anyway, first things first, I want to get this system long before I worry about this headache. So we'll have to put up with constant invasions from it, I guess. But this is what I'm after. This is the crown jewels of the sector. The Agrippina space sector, solar system, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's just got so many planets with resource improvements. I'm going to be rolling in money. I can take and upgrade all of that and hold on to it. It's going to be nice. Okay, so I need to remember next time that this Space Marine fleet needs sending all the way back to this system to repel, where's it gone? This invasion. And it's 3 turns away, so that's fine. We can handle that. It's all manageable. Alright, so it's time to end the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, I'll be back again tomorrow, daytime 3 PM UK time, with more Battletech Extended 3025 mod. Currently the only streamer playing that mod. It's doing really well on Nexus Mods. Now it's finally released on it, and all the shenanigans got sorted out. And yeah, it's going really well. It seems to be quite popular. And if you want to see what that's all about, come and watch my stream tomorrow. So that's 3 PM till 7 PM UK time. Also back tomorrow evening with more Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, playing this Imperial campaign again, which I'm really enjoying. So that'll be again at the usual time of 9 PM UK time. So come check that out. And then don't forget, of course, for those of you that are here for Football Manager, such as Junior Legends, who I've been chatting with. Thanks for showing up, mate. If you want to see Football Manager, that is back on Friday, 9 PM UK time, and we'll have a good old session of that. Again, really looking forward to it. Season's been going well, so yeah, maybe the Spartans will be moving up a division. We'll have to see. Probably not now I've said that. It's all going to go wrong again, but we'll see. One way of finding out, and that is to come and see the show on Friday. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on if you liked what you saw. Either way, it helps me out. And follow the channel for more content like this. So subscribe on YouTube. Obviously, I'm here on Twitch. If you want to know my times of things, check out the Twitch channel. It's all listed there. Should also be listed on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you can't be bothered to travel to Twitch to find out when I'm on, just have a look at my information there for the channel. But yeah, thanks again, everyone. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you next time.